Alright peeps, welcome back to a busy construction site here in our split city starting tiles. Let's go past this taxi here, give way and ours with D with nice front here. We've got a new couple moving in. Guess where they're moving in? The hip happening place to be. The French corner. Oh, they're speeding up, they can't wait to get there. I tell you what, this does look bloody lovely in first person, doesn't it? You're just driving along. I actually don't know which one they're going to pull into. I'm keen to see how far they go. Oh, here we go. The blue doors. Or is it the red wooden doors? No, green doors? Friends! Friends! You left your MiGly in the car and you left the windows up as well. Someone's just crashed into you with their trailer as well. Hey, friends? I guess it's just me and you then, isn't it? Me, you, and... Oh, we're making money! Oh no, that's population. I was going to say me, you, and our massive deficit. There's our massive deficit. We are slowly but surely making these lines reach. At the end of the last episode, we turned this entire beach into a farm for livestock. We've got our big tractor farmer here. He's been fording the rivers. He's cracking away along here. You can see his sandy tyres. He's going to go check on the old beach sheep. And here we are, rolling up on the old beach herd. Aye, there was beach sheep only in here last time. We got some... Oh, I remember the beach bovines because they looked like they were fresh out of bloody fallout. We got some beach horses and that. Looks like the beach sheep left, but you can't get everything, can you now, big farmer? And then just over from the big garbo yard, we found some fertile land, turned it into some tree farms, some veggie farms and some green farms. And looking at our budget here, I can see we've got some loan interest on the crack. Can we pay that off? Ooh, it's still a 50 grand loan. It hasn't been too long since I took it out. And I do want to try and entice some people to move in here. As much as they're going to move in, they're going to get bored. And we did unlock parks in the last step. And more importantly, these teeny tiny parks. Like this tiny park, for example. Oh, look at it. It fits anywhere you want it to fit. You can have a tiny park. Oh, no, right. How much is this? Upkeep 400 a month. So we're going to be plopping these parks about here and there. You know what? Can I use the movement mod here? And shift this? Oh, can I? Will it let me do it? Oh, it certainly did. Now let me just real quickly sort out the bitty edges here. There we go. And that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Not perfect, but a bit better. Let's use the map here. Think about where we can maybe plop a tiny weeny park. Oh, we can fit one in here. Let's do one at the end of the cul-de-sac. Just a casual one like that. And then connect a path up to it like that. And there we have it. Tiny little park on the cul-de-sac, accessible by the paths here. Oh, look at all of that green coverage there from my little canopy of parks in the middle. Look at that. What? Okay, I'm going to quickly sort out the paths here so they at least match. And there we have it. The canopy park connecting the middle of this big old square estate. Oh, that's a rectangle estate, isn't it? The big old rectangle estate there. Just ignore these squares. Now, I'm looking at the happiness factor here, and I can see that walking distance to elementary schools are -1, and that's probably going to pop up a little bit with all of these new hooses and that are kicking about. So I'm thinking, instead of just having this railway crossing and then motorway crossing, which I don't believe pedestrians should be able to cross, but they do, I'm going to pop a little pathway going from... I saw a little bit of unfortunate zoning. That's it there. A path coming out of here, little bridge and or tunnel across the railway line, and then I'll probably do a little bridge across this sunken bit of the motorway and connect it into here where the schools are. So enough jibber jabbering, let's do that. And there it is, there's our wonderful new pedestrian path with a big arch bridge gone now on the railway, a little bridge gone now on the motorway, and then it skirts the zoning, gone and doing the side of the school and plops you straight in the French corner here. Exactly where you need to be. And I'm thinking while I've got the money, I'm going to upgrade this gravel road that actually goes onto this place onto a little bit of a bigger road here. Just to handle it a little bit better. Not much better, just a little bit better, you know. Also, sorry hooses, but yous are just going to have to go. But that does leave us with a bit more space here for maybe a medium petrol station. Oh, nah, 2 small petrol stations. One gone in, one gone out. There's probably a massive price disparity now between the two of them. Ah, I've got your number. Mac 4000. Right, I've got 18 grand. What can I do to save/spend a bit of money? Let's have a look at our production here. Oh, that's right. I've unlocked so many things. I completely forgot. Oh, this is all changing here now. Right. I'm not being daft here, am I? There's no high density residential here. Oh, there we go. Big town, though. Yeah, so why do I have a massive high residential demand? I can't even build the feckers. Alright, What I was thinking was I've just unlocked office zoning, so I want to get some offices on the gun. And you know what? I think this whole back row is just going to be offices. People can work there. And I think we can dedicate this little spot here for offices on the old estate. Ooh, and you know what? Actually, since I don't particularly want to have pollution over here, I'll put offices on here as well. So they're not polluting, and that'll be a little buffer office zone there as well. Maybe a little bit of a buffer by the motorway. I was just about to say maybe we can pop a little hearse garage on or something, but no. They're not using all of the vehicles, and it's just not happening anyway. Not using all of the vehicles for trash. I don't think there's much I can do here. We'll turn our parks budget down. Pretty much everything else apart from lecky and sewage is up, because I didn't want to be importing that. I've got me surpluses gunning. I could get a cotton farm on the gun. I'm going to do a cotton farm. Game crash. Alright, everything's back as it was, except for our big textile farm here amongst the garbage. I even filled in the front garden there. We'll see how long this textile farming lasts in here. I did spot another little bit up in this corner here. Sort of spreads over the motorway, but we'll just leave it. We'll leave that for now. It's a shame I don't have access to any of this, like. Look at all of this glorious. We've got cool. We'll have everything over here. But not where we are. Good farm over here, I suppose, like. You know what? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I turn this into a couple of farms? Are you ready for the completion? 2,414 tons! Oh, I thought that was going to complete. I was too far forward. There we go. If harvestable forestry industry there. Old mate used the old berm as his boundary. And he gets to harvest the old mangroves that are going to start growing here in the floodplain. But for now, I need to use this little bit of money that I have left to connect this up to the motorway without interrupting any of this dodgy traffic that's not going to boot here. I wondered why there was a... Maybe I can sync the railway while I'm here with me 17 grand. Maybe. Let's do this bit first. Bog standard, one road across. Right, so let's connect from this bit of Armour motorway onto this bit of gravel road. So we'll start off 10 metres underground, just where the bridge is there. And then we're going to come up to 0, curve our way around, and do a tidy little connection in like that. Doesn't look too bad. And I remember that was supposed to be a motorway, so we'll upgrade that. Come back to complex curve. We're going to do a tidy little off-ramp here, or on-ramp I suppose, back onto the motorway. Now I do have this U-shaped gravel road that I placed earlier under the motorway, so let's see about connecting that just straight up into the middle here. Or maybe the end, why not? Get it on there! I can even do a little bit of industry or something here as well. So now all we need to do is this on here, and I might just keep this underground, connected in like that. And then if we do the same, come off just under the bridge here, quickly spin it around, dive it down 5 metres, connect it in a little something like that, and then that means we're going to have to go in here, upgrade this gravel road so it's 2 lanes. Oh no, what's happened? No, what? Okay, delete. What is... No, I hate it when this happens, man. Okay, it's not too bad. I just deleted this bit and it went back to being okay. How's the zoning? Zoning still exists, not too bad. I'm running out of money. I cannot afford to be doing this over and over again. This is the last chance I get. Right, it's in. I do have a little bit of a problem here. I'm not sure what it is. Hopefully it's just a lane issue and I can just fix it with one of these. Underground version. Oh no, what is this? Ah, I'm going to have to try and fix this with bloody Move It Mod. But Move It Mod doesn't do underground stuff. Okay. I have a very, very limited amount of money to do this with. 1,048. It's costing half my money. It kind of looks a bit dodgy, doesn't it? I don't know. To me, that looks alright. Is it? It looks... Aye, right. Let's go. Connecting nation shenanigans. Yes, connecting nation shenanigans. And I've got a grand left. A grand left. You know what we could do over here? Is there a pub? A small pub? Maybe called the Cliff Edge or something. Or the 3-star country hotel's a tad large, like. What about the 2-star? The 2-star's a bit all over the shop. Ooh, that actually fits. Doesn't have a name, like. Fox and Pub Inn with parking. I think it's the Fox and Pub Inn, no parking. Or I could place the 5-star country hotel on top of the motorway. Ooh, the Heath Pub though. The Heath Pub fits. I've selected, after much deliberation, the Church Inn with Bistro. Look at that bad lad. It's got a bit of a wild problem, but we'll fix that with a Move Up mod. As well as, I would just replace this road, but I don't think I've got enough to do it. So we're probably going to end up Move Up modding this road. Yeah, look, not enough money. That means Move Up mod has to come out. So let me quickly sort out the Lafayette Highway and this little bit of road, and I'll check back with yous. Well, after far too many crashes, it's all done. Look at that. Hibbity choppity hibbity hobbity playing there. Oh, train not playing. But I did want to wait until a train went by to make sure I had enough clearance on this bit bridge here, which of course I did near. So while we've got the cargo here, let's give this a bit of a page up situation. And then we'll put a slight arch in the bridge just to make sure everything can get underneath there. And get underneath it can. Like nobody business. Oh well, now we got the church in and bistro up. Oh, we need to connect it with power. Please see I've got enough money. $16. That's that connected in. Now, power. Where's the power? Oh, I didn't have to go that far. Oh, 88. That's alright. I can deal with that. Is that everything you need? Are you happy now? All your warnings going to disappear? Lovely jubbly. Happy days. Right, the church inn and bistro can crack on with its little motorway side business. Now, I do want to do a quick save. We've got a safety save. We've got 847. We've got $808 there hanging about. But the reason I wanted to do that is one of the things that made it crash is I upgraded this to a retaining wall. And it upgraded that, you can see behind it, to be above the ground, which wiped out all of the zoning, and then when I tried to fix it, it crashed. But I do want to have a little retaining wall on this edge here. Does it look alright? It does! It looks perfect! That's exactly what I wanted. And I would like a little retaining wall on the edge there, but it's going to block off access. Or does it? Hey, if it's not going to complain about it, I'll do me. You've still got your bit of access on the side there for your bit wood farm, mate. With your 81 employees. Oh, just to double check. Oh, so the trains can get under, but let's have a look at this lecky wire. Yeah, we need to clear the lecky wires. I did forget about the old electrified rail. And there we have it. I have just remembered that I wanted to put a path in. 500 per kilometre. Can I, real casually, connect these? I can't, 98. Right, what about a bridge? How much does a bridge cost? $72? I'm doing it! I'm doing it! Connect on in just like that. Oh, no, I didn't quite think this through because I have $51 to connect to the ground, which, yeah, not enough money. Alright, so what we do now is we go temporary, connected into the pub just like that. Look, it even has a little break in the wall for the pedestrians to walk in. And here we are, minus $30. It's official. I cannot do anything to help this city thrive or even survive. Oh, what's going on up here? There's been an accident. You better not have been causing... Oh, he's alright. He's back on the road. He heard the copper car was out and he was like, nah, don't worry, I'm alright. Don't you worry, look, I'll show you I'm sweet. I'm back on the road. But aye, that's it. I just can now watch and wait and hope that the pedestrians go over this lovely pedestrian bridge, spend their money at the old bistro there, and then allow our city to thrive over here. Hello, doggo. Enjoy the bridge. Oh, you're supposed to turn left. Oh, the world's disappearing. Let's look the other way. I tell you what, the pedestrians are loving this new bit path here, like. Or the back of the French Quarter. But like I say, I don't think the pedestrians had any legal way of crossing from this old side of the city to the new side there. Tell you what, look at that from across the motorway. You can see the offices, you can see the servos, you can see the terraced houses and the high density houses on the hill. Medium density houses. Oh yeah, we're gone. Walking beside the elementary school, past the French transformer there. Look at that sun just beaming down at you as you turn the corner and you're like, this is France. Viva la France!
Snore.
And if you're walking the other way, you get to say, hello there, mate, how's your spectacles treating you? You can see a bit of a traffic jam over there by the train tracks, can't you? And then you get blanked because, you know, we are entering the UK and you do not talk to strangers here in the UK. This guy's probably a bit of a... Yeah, we have your classic UK back alley access. The only difference being is these fences would be properly on either side, or there would be loads of overgrown hedges and trash knocking about on the side. Let's get that UK experience. I mean, look, we do have proper roads in the UK. It's not all gravel, to be fair. But it is a canny little pack, this, I must admit. Oh, we got a name! This is our house! You get to see the bridge and that from the house. And for those that aren't in the UK, I can confirm this is exactly what the inside of UK households look like. Oh, would you look at that? We started following people and we are now in the doodly-doos. In the green, making money from taxes, service fees, and service trade. I think the service trade's what's probably helping us out here. Although not, because look, that's 30 grand a month. And we're 50 grand, so without the service trades, we would still be 20 grand. But we will be trading less and less lecky and water as time goes on, when we start needing to invest in it and whatnot. I think for now, while we're letting the money work itself out, I'm going to hop into my favourite handy-dandy traffic mod. Make sure people aren't doing dodgy U-turns. But take this intersection, for example. We need to go from this to this. But not only that, because when we get the priorities out, you didn't even notice! Traffic lights, be gone! Right, that's it. Traffic lights, anywhere else in the city? Apart from here, this is reasonable. We definitely want some sort of traffic control over here. Need traffic lights on the roundabout. Need traffic lights here, or anywhere. Look at that, even on the gravel roads you've got them. Be gone. I'm just going through here, making sure they're all gone. Nobody likes a traffic light. But anywho, as I was chatting before, we go into the lane priority. We're going to tell these laddies that are turning right, you need to give way. And I would like to tell these laddies that are turning right to give way, but it's only one lane. I'll tell you what I might do with my newfangled wealth if I can. 3-lane asymmetric road. I can upgrade this to be facing that away. Oh, you are yoking, aren't you? 1 square. But it's a proper corner house and that. I didn't want to get rid of that. You know what? We'll say this corner house. It's a bit misaligned with these houses anyway. So let's use the move it mod. Shift it back a bit. And there we have it. The house is happy being on the corner. I might want to shift that tree out the way though. Although you know what? This tree can go over here now. Since there's a little bit of room for it. There we go. Big tree. And now I can tell these to yield. AKA give away as you're turning right. And did I notice some dodgy little lanes there where you could turn right now. Now you're just left. You're just left. And there's no reason now to have traffic lights. These are giving way to anybody that's going the normal way. And to pedestrians that are just hanging about in the middle there. I may want to do a little bit of a pedestrian over/underpass here. Oh, this is a busy little house, isn't it? It's a billion taxis, like, I'll tell you that for now. Do I have bigger... Have I unlocked bigger roundabouts yet? Oh no, that's a bloody progression point, innit? I do want a bigger roundabout. We need multiple lanes kicking about in the middle. As much as we have 3 lanes there, and that is UK spec lane width. It's, yeah, less than ideal, shall we say. Less than ideal is what it is. You know, why don't we have ourselves a nice little speedy up bit while we follow this little citizen here on their journey home. And they're not taking the journey you might expect either. They found a quicker way home. And then after the citizens finish their journey, we'll be able to see what the crack is with our financial situation. We're getting a canny tour here, aren't we? Even if there are a few trees in the road. I've went round the entire split city now and changed all of the lanes and intersections the way I want them. Apart from the grid, I left that alone for the most part. Also, the Sims changed their route since I went into first person view. They must have saw a bit of traffic where they were going. Or maybe a parking spot open up. You know what? I am genuinely confused where the citizens going. They live in the little grid that I built in the last episode across the motorway, but they're just like they were going to pull up and park next to the car that was initially in front of them and then walk across the road and on the new footbridge, which is why I selected them. But they've gone on a proper tour, and if they're still going home, are they going to pull up and walk again, or are they just going to drive home? I'll tell you what, I've had to think this episode like it's been a heck as one with the moolah situation. I just hope that when we clock out of this, we're making a lot of moolah and we can continue building this big old tiny city. You know what? That white car that was in front of us when we went through all the trees, that's about where this car wanted to park last time and didn't. I wonder if the car in front just keeps stealing the one space that this car has allotted to it, so it has to keep doing laps until that space is available. At this point, you could have just drove home, mate. You see, you don't have to go up the road to the French Quarter. You can't go straight there. And especially with them doing U-turns, it doesn't really make much sense. Unless there's available parking in the French Quarter, which is, you know, where that path spits out. But they just keep, again, having their parking space taken. They parked! They parked! And the camera was supposed to follow them, effing didn't. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. So their house is there, that's where they're going. And you can see somebody's on their way in the blue line. They're going to actually just drive and park there, but they must have the only parking spot, which is so UK. So this car, it's just parked there where that green line is. That's the blue car there that's parked. That's been doing laps, just like this muscle car here is, to try and find a parking space to walk over because there's none in front of the house. I cannot tell you how much I love that. Anywho, let's continue our journey on foot across to the other split of this split city. But aye, this episode, it's been a one, like, have we made the money? Have we not? I actually did not see or check the money at all when I was switching and showing you all the routes there before. So I actually do not know. I have had to think and delve into the deepest city skylines recesses of my mind to try and come through and have a profitable city at the end of all of this. And I've just got my fingers crossed that that's the case. I will say I've recorded these 3 episodes pretty much back to back. I've been absolutely hyped and then freaking out whether this is going to work or not, depending on the episode. So I am like, I'm not going to record anymore until I release at least episode 1. I want to try and stay a couple episodes ahead, you know, so the schedule can keep on keeping on and all that. But I am absolutely keen to hopefully cop some comments on these videos, some suggestions, some thoughts, because I love doing little bad builds, and I figured, you know, tiny little city, it's got to lead to some sort of crazy builds, crazy tight and efficient builds. I can't wait, hopefully anyway, for this for the series to continue on. Not for too long though. That's another joys of the smaller maps. It's not going to be like a 50 episode thing. Hopefully, probably, maybe. Look at them skinny little legs. Look at them skinny little legs. Look at the skinny little legs. Well, yeah, now have a look at the legs on the pedestrians about, I don't know, 10 meters in front of us. They got this skinny little legs, gun. Especially them with the red hair and the pink slippers. Skinny little legs and big slippers. And look, hopefully speeding this up helps with the stutters and the hitches that are happening. I have it on speed 1. I don't think I can do anything to stop it stuttering any more than this, other than turning the graphics down, which is less than ideal. And here we have it. Ivy Mullins is, well, as you can tell by the interior shot of the house here, has arrived home after the long walk from, well, where the camera's just resumed us to. Yeah, she literally went from here all the way around there to here. That's a proper mission and a half away, that, like. Proper mission and a half. And that a big step up to getting their house and all. The next door neighbours is alright, but if you live there, you've got to have the long legs. I tell you what though, this street, it is very British. Like, I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed the walk down, even if it did take probably close to 15 minutes. We are filling in this estate. Ooh, look at this, we even got our medium density blocks. And with them being Eastern European, they come with their own courtyards. Now, these look awesome, these. I love the colours and everything on them. I love the contrast as well between the old houses with the sky dishes on, the old fancy medium density houses here. Oh, it's lovely. The colours are awesome on these Eastern European stuff, like. Oh, this looks like it should be what you would call a key wall. Ooh, but if I upgrade it, it's going to upgrade it too much. And then, yeah, no, I'm not going to upgrade it. The beachfront property. You can see the motorway in the distance, your tropical trees, the big old railway bridge. And if you have a quick slide down your wall, you can come out of your big beachfront property and be like, what's going on, pommies? Knock, 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 knock. And then nobody answers, because that is the way. And then you just crack on with your day. Tell you what, we do need to sort out these bloody hearse problems, like. Ooh, 100 and big green bar. Let's get into loans. Let's accept paying that off. Under 100 grand, we're peasants. Now we're absolutely flying up with the money here. Look at all them taxes. All the taxes. Commercial tax and all. I really should have got those commercial buildings in a bit sooner. Does that mean that I'm taxing these pubs like just $1 billion? Oh, look at these polygons rocking up. Hello, mate. It's a tractor, that's what it is. Oh, I love me graphic settings. I don't have to go very far at all. What are yous? Oh, yous are grafters. Are yous at least grafting at the place yous are? Alright, perfect.
Hi.
I didn't realise the grafters actually showed up. Look at that. Bunch of grafters hanging out. Can't after work they'll be straight in the church in pub and bistro. You know what I do need to do? Spend a bit of money on these Sims here. Make sure they have some sort of access to work by afoot, you know? And you know what? I was going to move this and everything, but I think I'll just... Well, I'm going to move it, but I'll just move it down. There you go, and you can fit a car under there, can't you? Easy peasy. Now that has unfortunately fixed the wall, but I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, we seem to be experiencing some traffic down here. I think that is potentially solved by purchasing some roundabouts. Don't know why I did that, because as soon as I purchased them, I remembered exactly why I don't like using them. because you can't control the traffic lines on it. You can't stop the well, I couldn't be to stop this unnecessary merging anyway. But yeah, nah, I have big plans for this bit motorway, and we're going to have to sort that out in a different episode, because this episode apparently is all about bloody hearses. Alright, look, crematorium, how are you doing? Why are you only using 2 vehicles? Why? Why only 2 vehicles? Why? I genuinely, if anybody knows why the waiting for hearse is just a huge problem when they're only sending out 2 vehicles. Oh, they've got 8 vehicles maintenance, okay. Service budget. Everything is coming back up to 100. This is the true test whether we are profitable or not. Whether when we go back up to 100 on everything, we unlock a tiny town milestone. I mean, that's not what I was planning on saying, but I'll take the cash influx, like, and the bonus tiles, well, progression points, couldn't care less about the expansion permits, of course. Oh, we're doing this again, right. We have unlocked Le Carré Gastronomique. This luxurious corner building hosts a refined French restaurant on the ground floor with elegant apartments above. A true embodiment of French art delivery, blending historic prestige with modern luxury. Right, new house or budget looking. Not too bad actually, even with everything back up to 100. Well, that should sort out potentially the hearse issue that I've been having. Who are ye and why are you waiting for it? Oh, okay. So, as I was saying, we should be able to crank out some more hearses now. We got 0 in maintenance. Can you please get them all out? All 10 of them. Gone. That's what I want to see. I mean, they are cranking them out, like. We bumped up the service budget, they hired a mechanic, and here we're gone. You see, I'm tempted to upgrade this because the processing speed is fairly high. We've got enough storage, like, and also getting some more hearses on the crack and that. Oh, actually did leave maybe just enough room for the most part there. Maybe. But it's all the service upkeeps, the extra wages and that. Can I afford it? I really don't know at this point in time if I can. How are you cracking along, mate? Efficiency 25%. Any particular reason? Or is this because because there's a lack of clean natural resources under you, mate? Because look, you've got the yellow patch, that is a nice little resource patch, but I have a feeling it's not even polluted. See? Your patch isn't even polluted, mate. You need to sort it out. There's only a little bit of pollution. The rest of this can be textiles. Is this a beach animal or a beach tractor? Oh, it's a beach tractor. I thought this was a beach boat, but it's not. It's another beach tractor. You know, if the intake and the exhaust is above the water, which it may well be, the exhaust is at least. We'll be fine with that. I just wanted to come over and check on the beach animals, you know what I mean? Just a quick bloody tick the focal length. That is a weird looking horse, that like. It's the lugs? Like, I mean, I don't particularly look at horses all that often, like. Is that what horses' lugs look like? Even the horse is saying, nah, mate. Look more like these cows, to be honest with you. Oh, pigs! I thought it was sheep. I got so excited. What a porky. That is a pork. I was going to say that is a pork, are there, like, but it's just 2 pigs. 2 beach pigs hanging out. Are there sheep around here? I was after some sheep. You seen any sheep around? Nah, you just want to eat some sand. Fair enough. Sheep in here? Are you seeing the sheep? Anybody seen the sheep? But for now, I'm going to have to leave you with the life of a hearse driver to close off this beautiful little episode. The only reason it's beautiful is because we got the money back. We're not bankrupt. And we can start absolutely blasting through all of these mad little milestones. And we can start creating crazy little cities. Next episode's going to be wild. I think I'm going to get the traffic sorted. Sort out that central motorway. And maybe do a little bit of public transport. Because they do go hand in hand with my M2 ideas, if you know what I mean. Those on the big island down the southern hemisphere will know what I mean. Some of them will anyway. Anyway, enough cryptic yapping. I'll be seeing yous in the next ep, peeps. And until then, enjoy your hearsing. Toodles.
Le Carré Gastronomique. 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 This luxurious corner building hosts a refined French restaurant on the top. A true embodiment of the French art delivery, blending history British with the modern luxury. A true embodiment of the French art delivery, blending with the historic prestige of modern luxury. A true embodiment of French art delivery, blending with... A true embodiment of French art delivery. A true embodiment of French art delivery, blending historic A true embodiment of French art delivery, blending historic A true embodiment of French art delivery, blending historic prestige. We have unlocked Le Carré Gastronomique. This luxurious corner building hosts a refined French restaurant on the ground floor with elegant apartments above. A true embodiment of French art delivery, blending historic prestige with modern luxury.